Is he there? Booker, jail case.
Yes, he's
Yes, sir.
present, Your Honor.
Gabriel Jack Marino, Gabriel, another jail case. I see two jails on, two inmates on. Thier Herrera, Bert Diaz,
Present, Your Honor. Present.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Andrew Riojas, Andrew Blue Riojas. David Ode, David. Cesar Zapata, Cesar Ray Zapata.
Present, Your Honor. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. Got you checked in. Elijah Brown, Elijah Charles Brown. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Got you checked in, Elijah. Elijah's in person, Booker. Sean Kevin McCallis. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sean Kevin. Michael Wilson. Joseph Michael Aldana. Michelle Annette McGowan. Alma Delia Martinez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Zulfikar Jafar. Jose Guadalupe Gutierrez. Oscar Ray Garcia. Ramiro Calvillo.
Present, Your Honor.
Okay, Ramiro, please turn your camera on so I may see you. There you go, sir. Thank you. Got you checked in. Jacob Castillo Lerma. DeAndre Michael Cannon.
Present. Good morning.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Sergio Urbina Herrera.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Timothy Rodriguez. Geronimo Alvarez. Okay, did you meet everyone? Especially the jail cases.
Yes, sir.
Jarrell Anthony Poblet. Jarrell,
Present, Your Honor.
did he answer? Jarrell?
Yes,
Thank
present,
you,
Your Honor.
sir. Got you checked in, Jarrell. Thank you. Stephen Anthony Jones. Daniel Rosales. All jail cases. So I'll just go through them. Courtney Nicole Steed, Matthew Diano, John Hernandez, Anthony Flores, and Robert Estrada are all jail cases. All right, I will go back to this list one more time for the individuals that did not answer, but first I'm going to give a few instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Anthony or Jonathan. Even if you have talked to them last court setting and you have not changed your mind, you still want the exact same thing, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if there is a felony pending along with this County Court 12 case, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication, guys. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket, and I know you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives, and we cannot do that without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to get on the same page with the defense attorney, with the ADAs about the setting this morning. Now, defense attorneys, if you have talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that chat, that email, that call was about this setting today, I'll take that. I do consider that a confer. I would really highly recommend that's what you guys would do. So when you get to court and I ask the question, who's all conferred, you can say, I've already conferred. We can quickly give your client a reset and release your client if that's what you so desire. But we are here now. So moving forward, I'm going to go back through the list one more time. Remember, I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves. Turn your camera on so that I can see you because you are in court. I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that and then announce yourself to the court, because from my end, I am checking to see that you're answering, you're not answering. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in this morning, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we'll begin again. Pierre Herrera, Andrew Riojas, David Ode, David, turn your camera on. Thank you, David. Got you checked in now. Sean McCaslett, Sean Kevin, Michael Wilson. Okay. Okay. Let's let Mayor Booker know, Counselor, when he comes in. Joseph Michael Adanya, Michelle Annette McGowan. Let's see. Zulfikar Jafar.
Present, Your Honor. Good
Thank you,
morning.
sir. Got checked in now. Thank you. Jose Guadalupe Gutierrez. Jacob Lerma.
Present.
Jacob, thank you, Jacob. Got you checked there now. Timothy Rodriguez. Geronimo Alvarez. Stephen Anthony Jones. Daniel Rosales. Okay, I've now gone through the list twice. Is there anyone that is on this Zoom, you think you're in the right place and you did not hear your name called at all? You did not hear your name called?
Yes, my name's Fernando Medina.
Fernando Medina. Booker, is he on the Zoom? I mean, is he on the docket? Fernando Medina.
No, Judge, it was a recall from yesterday.
From you, okay. Hang on, stay on the Zoom, Fernando. You'll recall your attorney should be here shortly, okay?
Booker, can you put Elizabeth and I back in the county court, the MHC room?
Who's Elizabeth?
EP 37232, our pretrial.
Is she on the Zoom?
Yes, she's on.
What is her number? What number is she on the Zoom?
EP, no, she's our pretrial officer, Judge.
Oh, she's a pretrial bond officer, Elizabeth. Okay, all right. Okay, so before we move on to other court matters, I'm going to give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12, okay? First rule being defense attorneys that are moving forward with the plea, and I see we have quite a few pleas on the docket. Remember, 2 sets of paperwork. One set comes from the court, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure if your client has done all of the paperwork, please let Booker know so that he can put you and your client in a breakout room. I just don't want anyone to sit on the Zoom for an hour or so. And when I call the case, we discovered that none of the paperwork or only part of the paperwork has been done. So that's an easy solution. Just let us know. Also, defense attorneys, when moving forward with the plea, please ask your clients this one question: are they a resident of Bexar County? I realize that San Antonio is a very touristy city. We get a lot of people from outside. That is okay. But if your client is moving forward with the plea bargain and that paperwork has been sent over to the probation department and we do not know that your client does not reside in Bexar County, your client is going to get an automatic violation. A warrant will issue. It's an easy solution. Just let the court know, let your probation officer know. This is America. You can live where you want to live. Just let us know if you live in another county, Travis, Havard, Harris County, or even in another state. Then I can make the decision. Should that case be transferred over to where the client resides, or should I allow your client to resume to sue in for probation? Okay, just let the court know. Easy solution. Also, defense attorneys, if your client has an MTR this morning, a motion to revoke probation. Of course, we need the input from probation because it is a motion to revoke probation. So please besides talking to one of the 2 ADAs, you also must speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the probation officer for County Court 12, okay? Also, defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested twice, just twice for a DWI, that case is going to automatically be sent over to the DWI court. That is a treatment specialty court. I cannot order or mandate anyone into that program, but your client will be given the opportunity to talk to someone about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say that no one reached out to them or tried to talk to them again about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Besides presiding over County Court 12, I also preside over the mental health court. That too is a treatment specialty court. If anyone wants their case transferred over to that docket, just let Booker know. He can get that referral process started. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been professionally diagnosed with a mental health issue. If they think that they are suffering from PTSD, bipolar, schizophrenia, severe depression, anxiety, etc., that is good enough for us. We will have them professionally seen by a doctor. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets being the PTD, pretrial diversion docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does your client's case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Options for everyone also. Okay, so moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? Booker, I'm going to do the waiting in here, so I'm going to let you move forward with the recess, okay? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So we're going to recess for a few moments. Booker will move forward with any recess for defense attorneys, okay? All right, I'll be right here, Booker, if there are you please ready to go, all right?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
Can you hit the space bar open?
Morning, Booker. May I announce for resets? Or are we on a pause right now?
Yes, which guy?
I have number 23, Jarrell Poblete.
Okay,
We are still waiting on blood results for that case. But the information has not been filed. So we could have a reset for him.
all right, July 18th.
All right, that works for me, sir. And that's the only one I had this morning.
Same was good. You and your client are both free to log off.
All right, thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Hey, Booger.
Yes.
This is Tiara Herrera. I just got on right now because I didn't have the link, so I didn't make it a roll call.
Okay, I have you checked in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I need to ask a question.
I stepped away.
Brian O'Donnell.
Yes, hi, Booker. Could I go in with David, David Ode?
Yes. Mr. LaHood. Mark.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Um,
Did you say Mark? I'm sorry.
yes. Okay, yeah.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Pretty good. Not too bad for a Friday.
I wish it was. I wish we were on a beach somewhere.
All right.
I conferred with Anthony. He's reviewing it. I believe we're going to get it resolved either in one setting or possibly two. It's not a guarantee, but it's looking we're going to get it resolved one way or the other.
Okay. July 18th.
Perfect. Do I need to sign anything or just
No, you're
send
good.
us notice?
Yes.
Let me, is my client on? Let's see. Not, I'll call him directly because I don't know if he has a Jay. Hey, Jay, I'm going to call you right now, brother. I see you on there, but your mic is off. I'm going to call him right now and let him know. July 18th?
Correct.
Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Be safe.
Thanks. You do the same.
Thank you.
No.
Hi, Booker. Could I please reset Alma Martinez and break out with her?
Not right now. Judge is gonna be leaving in about an hour. Let I know
need
you.
to,
Yeah, you need to talk to your client. So let's go ahead and
Yeah.
get that done first. Everybody else can wait. Let's go ahead and get the paperwork done first. So that way, when judge is available, we can go ahead and knock out those pleas and then go from there.
okay,
Have you already conferred on those?
yes.
Okay. Which one you want first?
Jesse Mays.
Okay, go back to number one and I'll put them in there with you.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Booker. Hey, Herman, can you hear me?
Give me one moment.
Sure, okay.
Ms. Morgan. All right, Mr.
I'm
Valdez.
trying. Sorry, I'm
okay.
trying. It's the zap.
No
I'm
worries.
on Mr. DeAndre Cannon.
Yes.
I just had a date. Let me go back. I need to go over the plea offer with them, and I'm still missing breath test discovery. The prosecutor I talked to is going to do one last follow-up. But I was looking if it's available with your court, maybe July 17th.
Yes.
Okay. And that'll still be Zoom?
As I know for right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right, the reset to July 17th.
Okay, and Mr. Cannon, I sent you a message. Is he free to go, Booker?
Yes, he's free to log off.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Jerry Valdez.
Here, I was conferring with Jonathan and he wound up telling me that they hired Travis Kittner on Timothy Rodriguez's cases.
Okay. All right.
So
well,
that'll take care of it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
This is pretty much a
Booker.
brand new case, so if you don't. have any-
I wasn't able to
But if you have-
go over the
there.
documents with Jesse Mays because they weren't able to pull him up. So could I talk to him again? And Robert Estrada
Did you sign?
for Jesse
Okay,
Mays?
sounds good.
Which case
Then
are we
we can
going
go
on?
ahead and table that one.
We're going
And,
on the
uh,
failure to ID
so next,
704-466.
One moment.
Okay, sounds good. Alrighty. That is it. I feel like we actually did a lot in a very short amount of time. Good on us, good on us.
Now, did you sign the paperwork for Mays?
Booker?
Yes.
Hi, sorry. Quick question. I just spoke with the prosecutor and my client. I think we have a plea. I have to run into another hearing. Is there any way I can sign back in a little bit?
Judge is gonna be off the bench at 10:30.
It says the document has already been signed. Booker,
All right, I'm sending a reminder.
okay. And could I talk to Fernando Medina?
Yes, go back to number 2.
Thank you. Hi, Fernando. This is Nell Smith, your attorney.
Ms. Patterson.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're saying you have to run to another court.
Right.
To be on the safe side, I can recall it for next week. Judge has to be off the bench at 10:30. She has another engagement she
Gotcha.
needs to get to. And so to make things work out better, I can recall it for next Tuesday. He can just come in person.
Perfect. And what I'll do is in between, I'll go ahead and get the plea paperwork done so we're paper ready.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Ryan.
Can I get a breakout room with Bert Diaz, please?
We should talk to the district
Yes.
attorney.
Now,
Hi, Booker. I'd love to reset Fernando Medina and break out with Robert Estrada.
okay, I'll give you the reset for Fernando and then go back in and check with Mays to see what's going on with his paperwork. I
Okay,
sent them a reminder for it to be signed.
okay.
All right, Fernando. Was today's his court day or yesterday?
It was, I messed up. He's the one that I talked to you about.
What's his case number?
His case number is 653581.
Okay, what's going on with his case?
He has been given a plea offer, but I would love to talk to the district attorneys and try to get a better one. for him.
Just so you can remember this for later, it was December 25th, 2021.
July 18th.
Thank you so much. Fernando, did you hear that? You're reset for July 18th.
Of 2000.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Thank you. And so I go back to the breakout room, Booker.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put you in there with them.
Oh,
Did
okay,
not
okay.
realize that.
Thank you so much.
No
Thank
problem.
How many times have you been arrested?
Sergio Rubina,
Yes, sir.
sir, your case is gonna be recalled for next Tuesday. That'll be in person, County Court 12 at 9 a.m.
County Court 12 in person?
Yes.
Is that whenever I'm gonna, to do the plea, right?
Yes.
Tuesday, let me write it down before you go, because I don't want,
Go right
I
ahead.
forget everything, bro. I forget everything. Let me just write it down real fast. Okay, I'm ready. Let me write it down real quick. So it's next Tuesday.
Yes. June
Okay.
13th at 9 AM in County Court 12.
June is June what, sir?
13th.
June 13th. Okay. At 9 AM, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Can I leave already?
Yes, you may leave.
Thank you.
Booker, you got a sec?
Yes.
Do you know this number 5 on the docket, Andrew Riojas? He's showing as fugitive, but he's set for a plea today. I don't think he's even came or checked in.
No, who was it? It was
It's Neil Kalfas's office. I don't know.
one of his attorneys came by and was gonna plead him out today. It was an off-bond warrant. But apparently, I don't know.
Really not.
Yeah, because he has warrants on the felony cases as well. That might be the reason why they're not.
Yeah, I was like, what? We're not gonna be able to do anything with this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We were confused because we didn't have the file, and then there was no notes in the file, and so. Okay. Do we got some pleas that are gonna happen today that you know
of? 1 and 2, 4, probably 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. Yeah, I think we've had all the paperwork sent out on that on our end.
Yeah. Number 2, I got the paperwork back. Number 1, I got the paperwork back. Ryan is going over with Burke Diaz, and then he has one more to talk to, and then I think we'll be ready on all of them.
Okay. Cool.
All right, now you're all good with your 2 pleas.
Oh, wait, what about Robert Estrada? He's my other plea.
Is he here?
He's here, yes.
Where?
He's on Zoom. Can you unmute yourself, Mr. Estrada? You have to unmute yourself.
Do you mind?
I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
And I don't have any plea paperwork for him. I might have signed it last week, but I have not done anything recently.
Okay, are there any pleas ready? I'm gonna be leaving. I have to be leaving.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, tell me what pleas are ready.
Number 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are ready? Okay.
Booker, what about Robert Estrada?
Which case are we going on that one?
We're going on
709.
609312.
I'm probably going to call that one for Monday. Because I really don't think we're not going to have enough time to get that done.
Okay, so. Okay.
Yes, we're ready. 1 and 2 is ready.
So everybody ready on Jesse James Mays?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I'm pronouncing the name correctly? Mays, the last name?
Sir, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Sir, if I'm sending you a notification to unmute.
The officer has to do it for him. They're not allowed to do it themselves, apparently.
Anymore? They used to. All right.
Yes, ma'am, you're saying it correctly.
Okay, very good. So, all right. At this time, the court will call the case of Jesse James Mays, cause number 704465 and 704466. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Nell Smith for Jesse James Mays.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Mays. How are you doing?
Doing good, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Jesse James Mays who's been charged with a resisting arrest and a failure to ID?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss both of these cases with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mays, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you understand that document?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Mays, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And the terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 58 days, Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, judgment to be satisfied. The state also agrees to TIC cause number 704465, resisting.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
So we went on 704466, the failure to ID.
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. All right. Okay, so is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your
Yes, ma'am.
Honor.
Okay. Mr. Mays, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on a $0 fine, court costs, 58 days in a Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. We're going to TIC, cause number 704466. Mr. Mays, if you do not have anything else holding you there in jail, you should be let out of jail later today. Is there
Your Honor, may I just have 1 second? I believe that you stated we are TICing 66 ending. We are TICing 704465, the resistance.
Okay, yeah. So we're TIC at 704465, and we're taking the plea on 66.
Correct.
Okay, very well. All right. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Good. There's nothing else from either side. Everyone, Mr. Mays, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Mr. Mays. Good luck to you, sir. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So let's move on to cause number.
Good, sir.
Gabriel Marino. See, I think you've already conferred, right? So you could just get the reset date from Booker. Okay, you're here, Mr. Michael Wilson. Okay, you know what time court starts? Okay, you want a warrant? You're in the judiciary now, sir. You have an FTA by your name. That stands for failure to appear. If you don't show up, you get a warrant for your arrest. Come here. I'm going to give you this. This is one of my cards. Look, I tell people this. You're in the judiciary, sir. That means that you have to be proactive in your own case, because even though you have an attorney, attorneys make mistakes, I make mistakes, the bailiff will make mistakes. When mistakes are made, things fall through the cracks, who's going to jail? Yes, that's what I'm telling you, to be proactive in your own case. Listen, if someone said you got $1 million tomorrow and you hired a financial advisor, would you never look at your account to see if a guy's making money for you, that woman is making money for you, they stealing money for you? You would occasionally check your balance, right? Well, that's on you. You should check it. Should you check it? The point of the story is check your balances, right? Because guess what? In that situation, your finances are at stake. In this situation, your liberty is at stake. Be proactive in your own life. Okay? People make mistakes. Things are going to happen. When everything falls to the cracks, you're going to be the one that goes to jail, right? So I'll give you that card with that court's number on it. At any time, you can call the court. If you're not sure about anything, my lawyer, my court date, the Zoom link, am I on? Do I be in person? Just call. Be proactive in your own life. It's your life, right? Okay. So he's here, no warrant. I'm glad I don't have to issue a warrant for you. Okay. He can go back there and sign that reset with Booker. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, counselor. Okay. You guys are free to go. All right. All right. So the case that we're calling is 709-595. This is Gabriel Marina. Everyone ready?
Okay.
Yes,
so
Your
I
Honor,
have
but
visit
a deputy has to come
PM today.
take his
So
mic
officers come
put
and
his mic
say
on.
like, hey, it's time for you to come.
Okay. He's
Time for you to
Mr.
come talk to your
Marino.
attorney.
Someone coming over right now?
I already saw him in court this morning. His name's Ryan Arnett.
Thank you.
They shouldn't
Okay.
bother you. I'm also going to have my office notify them.
Now, meet yourself. Thank you. Okay. All right. At this time, the court will call the case of Gabriel Marina, cause number 709-595. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antigutta for the state.
Nell Smith for Gabriel Moreno.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Marino. How are you doing?
Doing okay, man.
Are you the same Gabriel Marino who's been charged with a resisting arrest?
I am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
I have.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, I
I
am.
don't know.
Mr. Marino, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
I did.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you understand that document?
Yes,
Did you sign that document?
I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Where's that?
Yes, Your
361?
Honor.
Okay. Mr. Marino, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
I am.
Your state, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And the terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 13 days, Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, judgment satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's
Very
in San
well.
Antonio.
Mr. Marino, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
78245,
very
you
well.
said?
The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $0 fine, court costs, 13 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
To do
No.
background on the file.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
There's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Marino, if you do not have anything else there holding you in jail, you should be let out later today, okay?
Okay.
All right, everyone is excused. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, counselor, for coming on and taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, all right. Booker, do we have any more, please? I think I have time to take maybe one, two. Two or three. Any more, please, ready?
Okay.
No, Judge.
Okay. I'll be right here.
That's kind of where we're handcuffed right now.
Is it,
Um,
Booker, could I prepare
What's gonna happen?
Robert
is
Estrada?
I'm going
for a
to
plea?
put pressure on them to get your file ready by
Awesome.
Monday. I'll ask the
Um,
court coordinator to set you for Monday again, and then we can.
What's
either
this number?
tell the
I don't know his
attorneys
SID
to-
number. I know his case number that we're
leave
going
for time served and get you out of
What's
there,
the
so you
case
don't have to
number?
worry about it.
709-312.
Are you a veteran at all?
Right, go back to number one, I'll put Alma in there with you. I send out the paperwork on this and then we'll recall it for Monday morning and be ready to go.
Okay, thank you so much.
Are you like in the building or out the building? In the building?
Mr. Harcourt?
Yes, sir.
What's going on with your client's case?
Okay, well, I got an offer from the state and I provided him the offer. He wants to further think about it. Plus, he may want to try to do some of the classes up front to see if the state would possibly give him a better length of probation. So if I could get a reset, plus I don't think the case has been filed yet for what the state told me.
All right, I'll reset to July 18th.
July 18th?
Correct.
Okay. My client may still be in the breakout room, so let me go find
Yes,
him.
he's still in there.
Okay, can I go back in there and then tell him and leave from there?
Yes,
All right, thank you.
no problem. Ryan,
Yes, can I go ahead and get some resets, please?
right, what you got?
Bert Diaz, asking for 2 weeks to complete the DWI courses. And now that he's back in Bear County, we're also gonna have him re-referred to Veterans Treatment Court for screening, just to see if he might have any interest in that program.
All right, and that will be, July 7th.
July 7th. Okay, Mr. Diaz, your next court date is going to be July 7th. The reason it's getting pushed out that far is because court's not actually going to be in session for a week. So that's why it's pushed out a little bit further. But by that time, that should give you enough time to complete those classes, get referred. So July 7th, and that'll be by Zoom.
July 7th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
All right. I can log out.
Yeah, Booker, he's free to, he's excused.
Yes,
right?
you're free to log off.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then for Tiare Herrera, she should have checked in late.
Yes, I gotta
she's-
check that.
Okay, cool. So, like I said, we're gonna have to have her recalled for the plea. I'm gonna just see what the next available date she can come in is. If you want to give her a court date, just to have one in the system, that's also fine. But I was just gonna see what the next available date she could come in to do the plea was and try and bring her in that day.
I recall it for next Friday.
Okay. What is that? 6/16?
6/16.
Yeah. All right, Ms. Hedetta, you're being recalled for June 16th to do the plea. That'll be by Zoom, and I'll send you the Zoom link a day or two before whenever I get it, and you are free to log off. Michelle McGowan, I messaged you about. You did see that message, right? Basically, she got rescheduled for a new court date after being rescheduled for a previous court date where court was canceled. And I never notified her of this new court date. So that's why she's not here. I'm trying to reach out to her today and seeing the next day she can come in to check in. Because I know the last time was a little bit of a whirlwind, and that's on me. I had it written down and never actually sent her the email with the court date.
Okay.
And then for Courtney Steed, we talked about her yesterday. She was in jail, but she bonded out, so she's not here. I'm pretty sure she's set for July 6th right now for a court date.
Yeah, I believe that's the date the judge gave her when she got out.
Okay. And then for Matthew Diano, can we recall him for Monday for a potential plea? Right now, the state's file is in dictation, so they didn't have anything, but he's been in for a little while now, since June 3rd. So by the 13th or by the 12th on Monday, it should have given them plenty of time to get the reports and stuff together for discovery acknowledgements.
Right. That's fine. Mr. Delano? You can notify the attention officers that we're done with you for court today. We're gonna recall your case from Monday on a Zoom docket, so you're free to go, sir.
All right, and then just to touch on it, just in case, number 15, Jose Gutierrez, he was dismissed a couple of days ago.
Correct.
So he's not here. Okay. That's it for me then, Booker. I'll see you guys later.
Sounds good. No.
Hi Booker, could I please reset Alma Martinez? She needs time to do some classes up front so she can get the obstruction offer.
July 20th.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Did you get that, Ms. Martinez? July 20th.
July 20th at the same Zoom?
What day of the week is that?
It's a Thursday. It's gonna be in person.
In person.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
And so Booker, for Robert Estrada, he has to come back on Monday, but should I go over the plea paperwork with him now or on Monday?
You can go with them now. Let's speed up the
Okay.
process.
That's great. I'll go over it with him now then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Am I free to go?
You're
Yes,
free to
ma'am, you're free
go.
to log
Ms.
off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anthony Flores. Mr. Flores, you do not have an attorney on your case. What are your plans as far as getting counsel?
What was that again? I'm sorry about that.
You don't have an attorney representing you?
Yeah, court appointed?
You want a court appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
Shut the, I don't care, I told you not to leave. I'm in charge of this board, nobody else. Face that wall, face the wall and shut up. I said, shut up, I told you not to leave, that was it. I instructed you, you had two things.
Listen to you, sir. Alright,
You
sir,
do have
as
to
an
listen to
attorney
me.
to your case.
Shut up then.
They will get a hold of you, and I let her know that you are.
I said, shut up.
And that we can hold of you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Bro, I
Please
said,
notify the
shut
tips
up.
officer that you're done with court today, and you're free to go back, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, boss, sir. Yes, sir, I'm done.
Mr. Hernandez. Do you know how to unmute, sir? No, the Tim Officer's coming. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, same question. What are your plans for hiring counsel for your case?
Do I have a public defender? A lawyer?
Okay.
Public defender? I have a public defender, right? A lawyer?
Yes, sir. You want a court appointed attorney?
Oh, yeah, I just like to plead,
No,
how do you say that, you know?
Sir, I'm just asking you about your attorney status. I don't need to know anything else regarding your case.
Yes, sir, my public defender.
Okay, I will get you a court appointed to your case, notify them that you are currently incarcerated and have them to do a jail visit with you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
At this time, you can notify attention officer that you're done with court for today and you're free to go back.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. Mr. Zepeda?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes. Did you hear from your attorney's office?
Yeah, I talked to Luis Martinez. He said he contacted the court earlier. He has another case right now, but he should get on. I expect it by now, to be honest with you. I texted him a few minutes ago.
Okay. I'm gonna call your case to July 6th.
July 6th. Okay, I will let him know that.
Sounds good. You're free to lock off, sir.
Okay, thank you. July 6th, July 6th, July 6th.
Mr. Joffrey?
Yes.
All right, same thing, sir. Your record date will reset to July 6th. You're free to log off.
On Zoom, sir?
No, that'll be in person.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Bye.
Bye.
When's my reset date?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Saturday.
precisely.